So, hello everyone, of course, time for a Botchan! Yeah, really into the episode last week. We had, of course, the oh, she's dead, alright, she's dead already, the witch. Which I really doubt, though. You know, Dalet, it's name right there, Dalet, I guess, pronounce it. I don't know, Dalet, whatever. I think her name is Dalet, right? She was like, oh, I hate that woman, she's dead, she died. I guess she was gonna say that, right? In the reaction, I was like, oh, she's dead. But I really don't think she's dead. I think she said that because she's probably like an evil, dangerous witch, right? She clearly immediately figured out that they were, you know, Alice and the Botchan. And she very likely is some kind of best... I feel she has some kind of backstory, which is the best friend of Alice's mom or something, right? It feels like she clearly knows her mother, and, you know, it's like probably her child best friend or something. And again, right, Alice's mom is very likely a witch. That seems to be like completely obvious that her mom has to be a witch too, right? Or something magical at least. Which means that, because as you saw with the Gyros and so on last week, right? And of course Cuff, you're either a witch, which is more like a monster, like a werewolf or something, or you're a witch if you're like half witch, right? So Cuff is like half witch, half human, right? Something like that. So I guess they look like humans if they have, you know, like a werewolf papa and a human mom, right? They look like humans, but they can use magic. Otherwise, they look like monsters. So the term witch here is more like magical, right? It's more like a supernatural monster thing. And I feel I would probably use the term witch for people like Cuff, that are, you know, humans with magical powers, or like they're half human, half monster, and the other people are monsters, right? That's kind of how I would probably refer it to, because then a witch is like, looks like a human woman but actually has magic powers. But whatever, I digress. I'm thinking that Alice, my point is that I think Alice is probably the same thing, right? She looks like a human, big oppas one, right? But she's probably a witch then, right? She probably has magical powers. Her mom is probably, I mean, she might be quarter witch, something, right? Her mom might be half witch or something, and she's like quarter witch, or whatever that matters, but certainly seems so. And again, Dalet looked like she might be, you know, his mother, right? But I think I keep going back to this. Like, why would the evil witch curse the main character? Probably because she hated her mom, right? His mom. So yeah, it feels like the mother is also probably a witch, right? Even if she's a Dalet, I would definitely think that Botchan's mother is a witch or something close to that. Because otherwise, why would she be, you know, enemies with a witch, right? Something like that, or maybe his grandfather. They mentioned, of course, the grandfather. Let's see, yeah. But anyway, it was the episode. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But I think it interests the anime a lot because it's a really good, funny, comedy, romantic anime. You know, it's really good. Then it also has a pretty interesting main plot, right? Even though this witch plot isn't like the big. The witch plot isn't like the big thing, right? It's part of the anime. It's more about a funny comedy teasing anime, you know, in kind of the Usagi Nagatoro vibe, right, mostly. But it also has a decent main story. But obviously, last episode was a huge part of developing that the witch plot line, right? So there's more focus on that. But yeah, so mom, of course, was the intro. There we go. Oh, clothes. I guess because Alice keeps using a lot of sexy clothes, man. Because he's the Black Lord, right? She likes black because he likes black. Come on, they both like black because he's... But he likes white? Why is he always wearing black stuff then? Yeah, white one-piece suit, yeah. Like a wedding dress, exactly. Like a wedding dress. Oh, kekko! Nandemonai! Yeah, kekko! I love it. Like a formal white dress, yeah. But it was kind of obvious it was gonna be like a wedding dress, right? Formal white dress. It's gonna be like a wedding dress. It's kind of funny though that he says that he likes white stuff, but he's only wearing black. So I don't don't really see that Botchan. But I'm guessing that of course Alice is only wears black because he was black, right? So he wants to, you know, follow her love, right? Because the Oppa attacks in the opening, yeah, it's awesome. These are the best scene. He's like Oppa. Oppa, yeah, come on, it's the best scene in the opening. Always like that. And the heart. And the kissing scenes, almost the kissing scene, yeah, the breathing scene. Then you got E. But this is a character that is also burned after. Yeah. That character's not appeared yet, right? I don't think so. There's a last character, right? And Kaff, of course, throws the fire attack against her boyfriend. But she hits another person behind him. Like, who's that, right? That character might appear now then, like after this witcher. Yeah, like, we still have that last character, I guess. Hasn't appeared. Fixing my sitting here. So I saw in here, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's like a weird, ugly pot of greed. Yeah, it looks ugly pot of. How those cursed pots, man. You never want to have in your home, man. Oh, it also has a recipe. Because, yeah, free stuff in the pot. It's like a witch. It sounds more like some kind of witch recipes. Yeah, let's try it out. It's like. Maybe not. Maybe don't try it out. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, it's like maybe we shouldn't try it out because it sounds like it's gonna be bad. Maybe we shouldn't try it out. Is this me? But here we go. Yeah, we're gonna cook because they have we got this witch pot, and it's like this. It's gonna be our witch stuff, right? I'm gonna curse them again. Oh. Okay, yeah. So you trigger the pot by teasing it with like etchy stuff or so, and then it gets hotter. Then it gets all sundre. So yeah, it's a magical pot that gets all thirsty or sundre angry. Yeah, so like it's he's powered up by the sundre stuff of the day. Exactly. This is clearly a witch thing. Sneak peek, and she's like, Popeyes! Ah! Fool! Oh my god, look, such a stopper, like, forgive me stuff. God damn it, Alice. Yeah, this is like, Alice is turning into a witch. She's standing here like, oh, look at my witch brothel. You look at this broth. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. This broth here, let's throw in a lot of stuff in it. Yeah. But allow she just showed her oppas to him. Man, this pot is weird, man. It's an aggressive sundra. You're actually pretty cute without your glasses! Oh! Who made this pot? It's like a freaking hen pot. It's like it gets magical, activated by different cliche lines. Or you like cabadoning the pot or something and it gets stronger. What is this? Oh my god, this is weird. Oh, it is so weird. Holy shit. Holy shit, this is weird. Yeah, happy things. So think about sexy alleys and you get stronger. The pot gets stronger. Big up. Oh, there's like alley. Ah! It's obviously not a soup. It's some kind of witch thing. Ah, of course, it's an anti-witch curse. Yeah, you need to be distracted by your steroid, honey. But okay, so she's trying to make an anti-curse pot here. Sounds like maybe too easy, of course. There's no way this will actually work, right? Maybe temporarily works, but there's no way this actually works. It's way too easy. And it's probably a lie right there, which died. Yeah. No, this is way too easy. This works. This is way too easy. There's no way it would work. She's a powerful evil witch, right? Yeah. Maybe if you drink everything. Maybe if you drink it all. Yeah, exactly. Not the run-of-the-mill curse. Yeah, she's a powerful witch, right? But I'm happy you tried, honey. Yeah. He's a very nice boyfriend. Yeah, I'm happy you tried at least. Very supportive boyfriend. Very supportive, so yeah, I'm happy you tried. We can make other witch stuff with it. Poor Rob. Yeah, it's a gift to you, Rob. It's just a gift, like, just take it. Oh, he's so dandy, so he gets powered by it. Pot likes him though, he's so dandy. He's like the Viola's love rival now. See? Seriously! See, Viola is like, god damn it! Netto rare with a pot! She's trying to find another witch book, I guess. But I mean, Alice is turning into a witch, right? She's going in the witch route to try to save him. Makes sense, though. Maybe she can meet her mom one day and ask mommy about magical stuff, right? And give in to mommy's wish, but I think it makes sense, right? But I mean, as I said, if you all gonna be like, that pot, I will destroy it. Yeah, he's trying to smash my man. He's trying to take my husband, right? Yeah, come on, like, it's, I used to do it, allow it. No, it's probably some kind of magic. Like, if you play this song, you get cursed or anti-cursed. This is gonna be something like, if you play this music, you're gonna... It's a magical song, right? Yeah, if you play it perfectly, it moves a curse. Yeah, it's like an anti-curse song. It seems really weird. Give it a try, won't you? Oh, pies? Yeah, okay, oh, pies, yeah. Well, stop taking me... Stop boob slapping me. It's like... God damn it. This is very convenient. If it's like, you can play this curse, anti-curse, you just play this song and you get free from it. What? It's like Mozart, I guess, in comparing. So, yeah, so if you play the song, you can see the author of the composer. Yeah, like you... Oh, okay, yeah, it's like an annoying ghost that annoys you if you play this song. What? But I guess he's used to being annoyed by Alice, so listen, he's gonna... Botchan is, of course, so used to being annoyed, right? He's like, oh, Alice, stop bothering me, yeah, so he's of course immune to this thing. You got mad, he's gone mad. Maybe it's just mentally insane. Yeah, only the performer can see me, of course, yeah. See, don't even try to explain it to her. Well, look at her up eyes, they're so big, man. You're smashing her. You're some annoying old perv too. You're doing these big titties every day, man. They're so big. Yeah, what a wind. He jumps into her pantsuit. Did you see my pantsuit? Stop it. Stop showing her pantsuit. Yeah, he's a super annoying little ghost guy that's gonna... Yeah. Pooty. I like if she likes Alice, it's like perfect. She can probably see it. It's like, she's like, yes, the naughty wind. Oh, my oppas. She obviously likes it, right? Now she's doing herself. Yeah. Oh, this wind. Like she's doing herself now. God damn, Alice. He's like, oh yeah, this wind. Yeah. She could see it immediately, right? Yeah. Only Botchan can touch me, of course. Her witch power makes her, you know... Or maybe she can just feed his pervy looks, right? And woman intuition. No, I can't see you. You're talking to him, though! No, it's just like, I can just feel his pervness. Biting him? What? What is this? What is this stupid, evil Mozart kind of character? Yeah, it's like comparing. What is this? Yeah, most concentrate. At least Alice prepared him to be bullied when he's... Yeah, like she has, you know, trained him, right, to experience constant bullying when he's playing music. Maybe mom taught him music so he could use it to fight the curse. I doubt it, but... It's like something there, maybe. It plays it perfectly. Will this defeat the evil ghost then? It's eradicate the evil ghost for this thing. He's still probably cursed the ghost, but the ghost might die. He's like, I don't like it. Oh, here we go. Well, he's a curse himself, I guess. So I guess you cleanse him. You purify the ghost guy. I guess you kind of sent him to heaven, so... Exactly, he's the curse. You defeat the evil ghost guy. He's the curse you cleanse. As I said, yeah, you curse... I mean, you remove that curse. You cleanse the... Now people can play the music without getting, haunted by him. I'm just gonna be naked, right? I'm on the way to the door. It's gonna be all like... Woo! Yeah, it's gonna be all like... Oh, pies! Are you wearing clothes on you, woman? No! There's a kind of... Really naughty lingerie doesn't count. Yeah, some really naughty lingerie, of course. You're doing it on purpose, goddammit, Alice. Yeah, as I call it, the Alice method. Oh, she definitely sees you as a guy. Yeah. Yeah. She definitely sees a man. Yeah, suspension bridge tactic. I don't really think he needs to seduce Alice. He's already mad in love with him. That's not really what he needs to do with Alice. He needs to remove the curse, right, so Alice can smash him. Yeah, that's what he needs to do. He doesn't really need to, like... But actually opens with a super naughty lingerie. It's like, oh, I'm not naked. I'm just wearing this stuff, right? Mama! Rara! Okay, so gonna attack Rob when he's using a hatchet? No. Okay, he's trying to give her ghost stories. Yeah, he's trying to like scare her with some horror stories. Doesn't really work. That was scary, yes. she doesn't face. But Alice is never really faced by stuff, right? She's very indifferent to stuff. Obviously Alice only cares about him, right? So it doesn't really feel like she's... Yeah, give you a good score, honey. Whoa, that was scary. Yeah, some bleeding ghost painting. It is haunted, probably. How did he get up there? It's super creepy. Yeah, the kimoy. How strange. Yeah, it's like... I am Kovaida. It's like... Yeah, this actually looks like a very scary painting. Some bleeding... This is like some kind of, what's it called? A ring or so. Yeah, bleeding, black-haired woman coming up from the painting with bleeding eyes. It certainly is. Yeah, I mean, again, she's very different, right? She never really cares about stuff. She never, only about him, I mean, yeah. But nothing else really makes her heart dookie, right? She's only dookie because him, yeah. I mean, this is her thing, right? She's only dookie because she's so in love with him, right? But nothing else really makes her care, right? But yeah, that painting looks seriously cursed. I mean, you saw a cursed music performance, so why would the painting be cursed in the... Yeah, she probably put it up there. But still, yeah, this painting and it's bleeding. Yeah, it's like the blood is coming out of it. Yeah, don't kill the plant! Cursed boy! This is also scary. The robot attacks you with a hatchet. I mean, I guess you could kill the Botchan if you, as long as you don't touch it yourself. Hit him with a weapon, you can kill him, right? Just hiding in the closet here. It's going on netter rare. Yeah, it's going on netter suddenly. This course is the mirror, the painting, the mirror they used. I was thinking of painting as Mario 64, but yeah, the paint. It's not Alice thing. Why did you get excited after two? You told me to close the door, but I meant from the outside. Oh, it's an Alice thing. Why are you excited? You're too close now. You might die. It's like, you told me to do it. Like, no, I didn't. Technically, kinda did. Not really, but... I will protect you, Mamero. Yeah, with my big up eyes. Of course, she's almost killing her. That's an issue. Yeah, he's almost murdering the poor lady. Well, I mean, she has a death wish though, honestly, so she's definitely asking for it. You wanna hide my oppai next? Yeah, it's like, come on, Rumi, I'm trying to not kill you. I would be so stressed out if I was him, right? I mean, obviously she's adorable, but I would be so stressed out. Like, what is this? God damn it, this character. He's like, look at my ass, Botchan. Yeah, it's like, oh, look at my butt too. It's like, what's wrong with her? And she stands there and she just shows her butt to him. Like, what? I guess it's headed for it. Pretty good impression. Yeah, I'm proud of only sleeping exactly 7 hours. Nice, hiding in the bedroom. Classic. This is like in Resident Evil Village. Yeah, we hide under the bed, right? That was a good part of that game. Yeah, it was. That game was. I mean, of course, I played it on this channel, right? Yeah, it was really good. Some parts, like the other part, yeah, it was kind of like mecha zombies. Wasn't very interesting. Yeah, it was like a weird game because I felt half of the game was really good, and the other half was pretty mediocre. So it was a really very uneven game. Very, very good at some parts, and another part weren't good. So very uneven. But yeah, that part is really good when you're in the bed in Resident Evil. You're hiding from the baby. That is probably one of the best parts of the game. Not a very hard part, but it's very good from a narrative standpoint. It's too short though, I would say, that part of the game. Whatever. But it reminds me a lot of that scene with the baby. Here we go. Wow, you're killing her! What? Some gems? Oh, the Flapboard was hiding... I guess they were hiding stuff in the... I guess his grandma also was hiding stuff in that. So maybe she was a strategy, I guess. She was hiding it in the pot there, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure your mom will be very pleased. Very good. Masked Ace Detective, honey! I am detective, yeah, Ace Detective. Yeah, a nice long chat later by breaking the flower pot. You just told me that was good, stupid Rob. Okay, ending now, but obviously it's like a minute after ending. Now I was just saying that, you know, that I was thinking on. No, I'm just thinking, I mean, I said it before, but you know, Alice is wonderful. Really an amazing waifu, really fun female character, really good. But I thinking that, man, I would be so stressed out as the main character. I would, and obviously he is, but you know, I would probably be more. I would be so paranoid constantly of killing her because she's really funny. She's like, oh, I want to touch my boy. Yeah, like she's going for it, right? She's always trying to make him, you know, she's... I started feeling anxiety watching this anime, honestly. I mean, it's really funny, but also I ended to feel some anxiety because they're in the closet, right? And he's like, oh my god, Alice, don't get closer, I'm gonna kill you. And she's all like, oh, I'm gonna touch my oppai, I wanna get my oppais. And he's like, oh, you're dying, Alice, you're gonna stop having a death wish, right? Like, she's so close to almost getting killed every episode that you kind of wonder that's gonna end with her being touched and not dying. Like his power, it has never been tried on humans, right? He's killing plants all the time, but you know, he's never actually killed a human. He's killed animals too, I guess, but not ever a human, right? So he's kind of waited almost for her oppas to be accidentally grabbed, right, and then she won't die because she's always just trying. And I feel like, holy shit, it's going to give me anxiety, man, because she's so death wishing, right? She's crazy. But anyway, there's something after the ending here, obviously, clearly, right? Oh, it's out in the wilderness somewhere? Doko? What is this? This is a dream. Okay. I like how she knows we didn't dream. Oh, maybe it's like a magical book, like in Macarena and so on. Yeah, you're stuck in this book curse thing, right? Yeah, so it's like an isekai. Yeah, isekai book. It's definitely Alice in Wonderland, though. I mean, I should just say that, Alice in Wonderland, yes. It's definitely Alice in Wonderland, that's for sure. This is like an episode of Nagatoro now, where we're stuck in the monster game or something. Yeah, that is random, like... But I mean, obviously it's Alice in Wonderland. Maybe he can touch her, because he's in that dream, so maybe they can do it. Exactly! I just called it! I just called it, yeah, I just called it, man! You can have sex with me here, yeah. Home to oppais! I can't feel that thing though. Okay. Curse the dream! I can touch her, but it doesn't make any. It doesn't give me any pleasure. Yeah, I can't feel any pleasure anyway. But I just call it. Yeah, he can touch her in a dream, right? Because it's a dream. But it was. Oh my god! What a cursed existence. You can finally touch her, but then you can't feel it anyway because there's no emotions, whatever you dream. There's no heat, whatever. It's like, oh my god, so pointless. So it's so pointless to be in that dream. Holy shit. But yeah, it's like the Alice tea time, right? Sitting here. They're holding hands at least, so. I don't really feel like we're doing anything meaningful though. Just chasing around the rabbit. They haven't really managed to get out of the dream, but they at least are hand holding. It's a very, very nice dream where you can hand hold. Yeah, that you can at least touch each other all the time. Yeah, let's kiss. Yeah, you might still kiss, right? Yeah, kiss me, please. Man, this is kind of beautiful now. And of course, now they're gonna wake up a dream, right? Yeah, now of course the dream is gonna. Yeah. Yeah, stop trying to have intercourse in my dream world! Yeah, Alice got angry at her. Yeah, damn pervs! Poor Alice! Poor magical Alice! She's like, come on, stop doing it in my dream world, yeah! I understand where she's coming from though. It's just like it's like poor Alice. He's like, get off my dream, you Tyson. Like, I'm trying to fix this curse and like defeat the evil rabbit or something, and they're like, yeah, let's do it, girl. They're like, we can finally do it, even if you can't actually physically feel it, like mentally at least we can kind of do it. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we can actually do it inside the dream world. Awesome. We have a free pass to have to make love to each other, right? And this, yeah, well, I love this. The poor Alice is like, you damn hentais, fix do this stuff, man. This, like, stop trying to make love to each other. Like, what's wrong with you people? You're supposed to like fight the evil rabbit curse thing. It was beautiful, yeah. She's like, what the hell is happening? What the hell is happening, man? Like, I'm trying to like. You're supposed to do this stuff in the dream world, not just have intercourse. Like, what's happening? It was beautiful. They can touch each other, but they couldn't actually feel it. They can just, yeah. But I call it though, yeah, I call it, you can touch in the dream world, right? It made sense to me. It's a good episode, didn't really progress anything, but it's fun, right? Alice basically turned into a witch. But I guess it gives leverage on the Alice is a witch daughter, right? Because she's like making a pot, basically. Yeah, I mean, she's basically straight up doing a witch stuff, right? She's like, oh, here's a magical pot, right? She's staring in the pot, then like, oh yeah, let's, you know, Oppai attacked him to... But yeah, she's straight up turning into a witch, right? She's like, oh yeah, let's do it. So she's very much turning into a witch. And again, I think that Alice literally probably has magical powers, right? You know, the whole being part witch, so she has magical stuff and so on. Of course it didn't work though, because it would be too easy, right? And, and then we have the pervy... Yeah, the pervy... She could definitely see him. Again, maybe because she has magical powers, right? But again, I was like, oh, the wind is turning off my boobies, yeah. And then when he stopped doing it, she's like, also, in the other, he started doing it herself on the other side, yeah, putting down the top on the other side. He's like, you're doing it yourself, Alice. No, it's the wind. It's the evil spirit thing. Like, it's you, Alice. Like, no, it's not me. And god damn it though, when classic Alice, are you naked, Alice? Like, no, I'm not naked. I'm opening the door then. Like, okay, yeah, it's like, oh, yes. She's basically just showing off her new, yeah, her new lingerie. Too family friendly, I think, I can show it right now. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm looking to see it now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She's all like, oh, I'm not. I'm fully clothed. It's like, no, you're not, but come on. It's basically the same thing. The Alice method. Weird. Maybe it does. Yeah, the Alice method. Oh my god. Some Bowsette images. Oh, weird. But yeah, it's beautiful, man. Like, but I love Alice is, you know, technically I'm wearing clothes. It's like, yeah, I guess so. I can't expect her to half open up, right? Only wearing her let's call it like her cowl, yeah, like, you know, I guess cowl. Is that what you call it? A maid cowl? Am I thinking the right thing here? Cowl, yeah. Kinda, right? Like a hood. I mean, you know, I would call it a cowl, right? That's what I would call it, like a cowl. I'm trying to get a good image in reality here. I'm googling that, but I mean, I would, yeah. Now, what I would call it a cowl, right? Cowl. I would say that. Cowl, yeah. That's what I would call it. It's like a draped neckline on a woman's garment, or a hood, or yeah, it's like a hood, a long hooded on a woman's garment, right? So cowling, yeah, that's what I would call it, right? A cowl, cowling, a cowl, yeah. Her head thing, like a maid cowl thing. But I mean is that I almost, you know, half expect Alice, right, to open the door and be like, well, I'm not technically naked, but only wearing the cowl, yeah. You know, that's probably negative. You know, I could easily imagine Alice, right, opening the door, being, you know, completely, you know, opposed, you know, everything, right, you know, the whole thing, right, only wearing this cowl and being like, I'm not naked. He's like, you're only wearing a cowl. Well, technically I have clothes on me, or maybe only her, you know, in her, you know, socks or whatever, right? Yeah, I have, look at my socks or something. That's kind of what you expect from Alice, right? Oh, I'm not naked, I have my socks on me. It's like that's kind of basically the Alice that she's, right? But man, she kind of almost gives me anxiety, like she's gonna die, right? Like she's like, hide in my oppice, Botchan, my oppice, like she's trying to get herself killed all the time, right? Like, I would be, if I was him, I would be so paranoid to kill her, right? Like, I'm loving this girl. She's basically trying to get killed all the time. This scene, though, she's like buttocks showing him. Yeah, this scene. Obviously, my camera is lower. I lower the camera. Yeah, I can, you know, raise that a little bit. Yeah, yeah, like almost like shaking her ass in there and like showing her pants. So it's like, what's happening, Alice? But man, that felt like a typical hen scene, right? He's talking to Rob. She's standing out in the next room, like he's shaking her ass, showing her pants, like, look at my ass, man. Yeah, like that felt very, very hen, man. Like typical, you know, like someone is doing it. If you read some hentai, right, it's typical, particularly netto scenes that, you know, the guy is like smashing someone, right, and smashing the woman by talking to another guy, you know, on the other side. Especially if like his mom or something, you know, like he's smashing the guy's mom, right, talking to, you know, like, yeah, and he's, you know, talking to the son, you know, across the window, right, and then mom is like, yeah, do me, yeah. That feels like a very hen scene. Alice like, yeah, Alice is gonna perm, hen, like Alice said, they're gonna perms. Alice like, you stupid hentais, freaking do something, I hate you two. Yeah, poor Alice in Wonderland. She was like, you two are just massive hentais, I hate you. But anyway, great episode. Again, check out Fena, the Private Princess. I'll leave a link, you know, that's in the, yeah, really good episode 1 and 2. Like, again, genuinely, very good episode 1 and 2 with Fena. Really loved it. Weird release date and so on. 3 episode weeks, 6 weeks in. Very, very weird. I think it's going to be episode 3 next week. Very strange, but really good anime. Crunchyroll original. Probably by far the best Crunchyroll original I've seen, like by far. And I mean, I kind of like God of High School, was a Crunchyroll original, right? If I remember correctly. And God of High School I did like though. Absolutely. I think yes, that was a pretty good anime. I think people hated them a lot. I just liked it. I mean, God of High School was an anime where it's like, just accept that it has no storyline and just like crazy fighting anime. That is a good anime. Mappa does really good fights, right? But don't question the storyline, like the characters. I mean, one thing that is weak though in God of High School is that you don't care about any character because there's like no development on the characters, right? There's like no storyline really. But I mean, slightly on the main characters, but very, very little. So you don't really care about the characters. That's certainly. And they kind of adopted like what, 120 chapters, like 2 episodes. That's 10 chapters per episode. That was incredibly high paced, right? So they clearly skipped over like all the character development and so on. So in that sense, no, it wasn't like amazing anime. But I think that anime at least was entertaining, right? It was like a brain-dead fighting anime, but at least I think it was worth fine. But except that anime, except God of High School, probably every other Crunchyroll original, like for example, you know, what's called Guardian High Spice and X Arm and so on. They're absolutely horrendous. I haven't even seen, I suppose, Guardian High. I've seen obviously the trailers, and it looks absolutely horrible. And I can't wait though to react to that anime and review it when it comes, of course. But yeah, every other Crunchyroll original has been pretty lackluster. And again, God of High School, I enjoyed it probably a lot more, I think, than other people did. Like for example, the scene where they're fighting this hot, you know, sleazy girl. I can't remember her name now, even name her, because she's only a bad guy like in one episode. But they're fighting this crazy, you know, evil-looking crazy chick, right? And she has this like weird weapon, and then she opens up the weapon, and the weapon's like a cross team with machine guns, and then it's like 10 beers coming out of it, and they have like laser eyes, and they shoot laser eyes. I was like, this is freaking epic, man! It's like fighting with this teddy bear laser eyes shit. I was like, I love this shit, you know. And what I kept saying with God of was that people are. If you just look at the fight store, it's like Guilty Gear. You know, Guilty Gear released last month. I love the fighting game. One of my absolute favorite games, and I did stream on Twitch a lot last month. Whatever. Yeah. One of my absolute favorite games is Guilty Gear, and God of High School was like Guilty Gear the anime. You know, so a bunch of crazy people with really weird powers, like oh, I can summon teddy bears with laser eyes. You know, like like really clown guys. And a really weird anime. From like it's very Guilty Gear. So I think if you had that mindset. This is an anime where you don't care about the characters, you're just here for the crazy fights. Then it worked, right? But still, it wasn't a good anime. It's a good, like, to that extent, it was an excellent anime. But of course, it had like no depth to it because they cut away all the characters. So they cut away all the, you know, the character, you know, motivation and so on, right? So it was like completely, basically, just people fighting, right? Yeah. But anyway, Fena then, of course, I did a low video earned, but I really recommend it because that was like by far the best Crunchyroll I've seen in the original, like by far the best. I wasn't even like, it was like, I was like, I mean, obviously the video is long, so you can look at the video, right? But I say it again briefly, like I had like zero expectation of being good. I was like, this is gonna be crap probably, because all the other ones are much crap, right? I was like, this is probably gonna fail. Production IG is great though, so it might work, but I have no hopes, right? I watched it, I'm like, whoa, this is like 10 out of 10. This is like an amazing episode 1 and 2 here. Amazing high pace. Great, perfect pacing, animation is amazing, the jokes are really good, and everything is perfect. I was like, wow, that was like shockingly good. So really recommend it. Again, links for, you know, in the corner here for the first impression there. But yeah, I really recommend it. I think I say one last thing here. I think that unfortunately, because it's released today, right? It's like in the middle of season or so on. I think a lot of people are gonna miss out on it. I think it's gonna be released in Japan next 2 months from now, something like that. So maybe it's gonna have more people, but. Given it has a really weird release timing and so on, I think a lot of people are gonna miss out on that Fena, yeah, because it's just like very random, very both a bad time on Sundays and in the middle of a season. So it's a double negative there, very bad for the actual for organic growth, definitely. But still though, really good anime, so I recommend it. Anyway, so you guys tomorrow of course with Onishi and. Of course, Fumetsu no Nata, they had like a power art scene last week. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I have to turn the video now, but again, yeah, Fumetsu no Nata last week, I was like, wow, she's real, oh my god. It was crazy, you see from his perspective, it was weird. It was really weird. So, yeah, another interesting anime. This is definitely Fumetsu no Nata, very weird episode last week.